afternoon, Chad. Good afternoon, everybody else that's here. Happy Thursday to you. Is it Thursday? No, it's Tuesday. God, I want the weekend to be here. Happy Tuesday to you guys. I'm just messing. I know Thursday's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. If you're not going to be here Thursday, I will be. This is break number 910 BD. This is a case of Topps Update Series. Let's go. 6 boxes, jumbo. Who you got today, Droiken? Astros, Orioles, Rays. Got it. Alright, 6 boxes. Here we go. Box number 1. Two bonus. Here we go, box number 1. /276 on the Independence Day. That's Anthony Banda for the Dodgers. James Wood on the foil. Alex Bregman foil. Jonathan Bermudez foil. Rafi Devers on the Night Terrors. Our first relic, that is Mick Abel. Mick Abel for the Phillies. I think these are 50. Mick Abel for the Phillies on the rookie relic. Shohei on the foil. Randy Rosarena, there's Cal Quantrill on the shimmer, or on the speckle, excuse me, Vlad Guerrero bleacher. This is break number 910 BD, Daniel. 910 BD, it is a case of Topps Update. Cam Smith, rookie. That is to 2025. 1623 out of 2025. On the purple, we got the Oakland A's. Oakland A's on the purple to 250. That is 187 out of 250. You're welcome, Daniel. You're welcome. Bryce Harper on the Mystical. Ronald Acuna. Riley Green foil. Denzel Clark. to 150 on the blue. That's Miguel Rojas for the Dodgers. Miguel Rojas. On the black gold, Luke Keyshaw. Mackenzie Gore on the foil. Ellie De La Cruz. Ryan Presley on the shimmer. Or speckles, excuse me. I gotta remember what the hell the inserts are called. There's Justin Verlander, Kyle Schwarber, Ramon Laureano. There is John Schmaltz on the first pitch. That is a bleacher reacher on the purple. That is Kirby Puckett. Kirby Puckett on the bleacher reachers purple foil. Robert Hassel. Bobby Witt Jr. There's Nick Kurtz, Rookie of the Year. Nick Kurtz, Rookie of the Year on the speckles. Mike Trout. Cam Smith. Chris Bubik. There's C.J. Alexander on the speckles. We got Aaron Judge, bleacher reacher. First auto of the break, Ty Madden. That is rookie for the Detroit Tigers, Ty Madden. This one is not numbered. Gunnar Henderson on the mystical, Luke Keyshaw, James Wood, Jeff Criswell on the speckles. Black gold, we got Jackson Jobe, rookie for Detroit. Moises Ballesteros, Brian Wu, Jason Hayward. Last pack of box one. I know we have one more for sure on Thursday. So, Caleb Freeman for the White Sox. That is a 224 out of 2025. On the All-Star patch, that is Eugenio Suarez going to the Diamondbacks. Mike Trout, Kershaw, Anthony Banda, Buster Posey. So we're guaranteed at least one more case of this at the moment. It's already in the store for Thursday. This is not numbered on that relic. All right, our first Mojo pack. First Mojo pack. Here we go. Tyler Soderstrom, Adrian Beltre, Manny Ramirez, and that is a James Wood blue. That is 139 out of 150. 139 out of 150. Had to get a little airflow going today. Mike Trout, Chase Petty. There's Matt Shaw. And our first auto out of these Mojo packs. 280 out of 299. Chase Meadroth. Nice hit for the White Sox. Nice hit for the White Sox. Oh no. I'm by myself. That's why you see me penny sleeving a lot more. I am all by myself for 2 weeks. She will not be back for a while. I wish. Yeah, I know. Laugh at me. We'll just go. We'll go off the top. There we go. Box 2. Box number 2. Oh, I know. I got this. Shoot. I used to do this before she started helping me. So, I used to do this by myself for a long time. It's just sometimes nice to take advantage of your loved ones. All right, on the blue to 150, we got the Cleveland Guardians. Dylan Cruz, Eugenio Suarez, Ryan Walker. There's the Mick. Now, I'm lucky that I do have somebody that wants to help me. I mean, she's willing to help me. That's great. I love it. Alright, we got Julio, Matt Olson, Santiago Espinal, Francisco Lindor, Night Terrors. Denzel Clark for the A's, 1634 out of 2025. Blue to 150, Cade Horton for the Chicago Cubs. We got James Wood Mystical, Marcelo Mayer, Ronald Acuna, Jonathan Rodriguez. got our first relic of this kit box. And it's a rookie relic of Mick Abel. Mick Abel. Isn't that who we had the first time? Yep. This one is also not numbered. Mick Abel on the rookie relic ×2. He's got a twin. Both red little relics for the Phillies. Luis Angel Acuna on the black gold. Juan Soto, Brent Rooker, Matt Gorski. We got Matt Shaw, Will Smith, Tadio Estrada, Giancarlos going to the Miami Marlins on the MVP. We got Ernie Banks, Ryan O'Hearn, Charlie Morton. That is a Night Terror of Dalton Rushing. Is this one numbered? No, it's just the purple. It is the purple background. Kind of like that Bleacher Report of Puckett. See, it's got the purple in there. Nice. Nice short print right there of Dalton Rushing. Sammy Sosa. Pretty cool card for the Dodgers. We got Max Muncy, Jacob deGrom, Zach Kent. That is Miyavi. First pitch at the Dodger Stadium. Next relic, that is Gleyber Torres for Detroit. Gleyber Torres on the All-Star relic. That one is numbered 3/50. That is a gold Gleyber Torres relic. Chase Dollander, Casey Mize, Nathaniel Lowe, Ronald Acuna Night Terrors. Should still have an auto coming. To 250. This is purple. Purple to 250. That's Dalton Rushing. Dalton Rushing, 212/250. Black gold of Dylan Cruz, Aaron Judge, Logan Webb, Larbert Arias. Last pack of box 2 should have an auto. Then we have our 2 Mojo packs. We got Matt Shaw to 2025. That's Matt Shaw, 863 out of 2025. And our auto is an on-card auto of Hall of Fame pitcher John Smoltz for the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Braves All-Star Hall of Fame pitcher on-card John Smoltz. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Chandler Simpson, Junior Caminero, Christian Vasquez, Sammy Sosa. All right, Mojo Packs time. Mojo Packs. First Mojo, we got Greg Maddux, Sammy Sosa, Darryl Strawberry, and Miguel Cabrera. Second Mojo pack. Dylan Cruz, Aaron Judge, Austin Riley, and that is Mick Abel, 128 out of 150 on the blue. Blue Mojo, 128 of 150, Mick Abel. Box number 3. The reason I chose that one is so we can bring out the John Smoltz auto. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? Draken, you laughing at me? Did I do something again? Yeah, Mick Abel's carrying the Phillies in this break right now. Yes, sir. He sure is. Alright, box number 3. What did I do now, Draken? That you laughing at me? Verlander, Schwarber, Mayer. There is Cam Smith on the base auto. Cam Smith on the base auto. That is on card for the Houston Astros. On card, not numbered. Cam Smith. Bobby Witt Jr. on the Night Terrors. To 250 on the purple. There is Mitch Spence. Mitch Spence for the A's. It's 27 out of 250. Black gold of Mike Trout. Cam Smith, Chris Bubick, Logan Davidson. How about a second auto of this box already? Carlos Rodriguez. That is also on card for the Brew Crew. On card auto for the Brewers. Carlos Rodriguez, not numbered. I like extra autos. Thank you, Taps. Luke Keyshaw, James Wood, Josh Naylor, Freddie Freeman MVP. $184. That is a base card. It is just backwards. It is a base card. It is not an image variation. Alright, we got Moises Ballesteros, Brian Wu, Jason Jung. How about a portrait for the White Sox? That is Mike Vasil on the portrait. Mike Vasil on the portrait. Big Sean for Detroit on the first pitch. Come on. To 2025, Jose Fermin. Jose Fermin, 1574 out of 2025. On the Rising Rookies Relic, that is Rhett Lauder. Rhett Lauder for the Cincinnati Reds. Mike Trout, Clayton Kershaw, the Oakland A's, Dalton Rushing on the Night Terrors. To 150 blue, Cade Horton for the Cubs, 114 out of 150. Mackenzie Gore, Ellie, Cade Horton again, Reggie Jackson on the All-Star. I'm sorry, MVP. We get another auto? No, we did not, but we did get a piece of Yordan Alvarez's bat. Yordan Alvarez for Houston on the bat. Not numbered. Black gold of Roki Sasaki. Shohei. Randy Arozarena. Johan Moncada. 2025, Manuel Margot. That is 672 out of 2025. Ronald Acuna, Riley Green. There is Graham Pauley. Albert Pujols on the Bleacher Reachers. Robert Hassel, Bobby Witt Jr., Brian Sammons, Aaron Judge. That is on the pink foil. Pink foil. Aaron Judge. Nice short print throwback. 35 years, 1990. Yogi Berra, MVP. We need a super. How about to 10? Black to 10. Gavin Sheets for the Padres. Gavin Sheets, black to 10 for the Padres. Nice hit for the Pods. Dalton Rushing, James Wood, Alex Bregman, Michael Peterson. That is box number 3. We'll do our Mojo packs next. Here we go. Mojo packs. Pack number 1. Yeah. That's why I was saying we need to find a super, but then we get the number to 10. We got Julio, Blake Snell. How about Juan Soto Green? This is 48 of 99. 48 of 99, and then behind it, nice hit for the Cubs. Dansby Swanson on the auto. Dansby Swanson on the auto. Nice hit for the Cubbies. It is numbered, oh, sorry guys. It is numbered 2 out of 50. 2 out of 50 on the Dansby Swanson. Very nice. Next Mojo pack. Here we go. James Wood, Yorvit Vivas, Ben Williamson, and there's the Martian, Jason Dominguez for the Yankees. Box number 4 coming up. Here we go. Box number 4. Alright, box number 4, here we go. Blue to 150. Blue to 150. That is Luis May. Luis May for the Reds. Dylan Cruz. Eugenio Suarez. Logan Henderson. Mark McGuire on the bleacher reacher. Black Gold, Ken Griffey Jr., Ernie Banks, Ryan O'Hearn, Adam Frazier. On the purple, that is Justin Hagenman. Justin Hagenman, 85 out of 250. And then Jazz Chisholm. Jazz Chisholm on the pink border. Or on the pink foil. To 25. This one is to 25. That is orange. Eric Yang. Eric Yang for the Cincinnati Reds. The Griffey black gold. Yeah, all those black golds are pretty nice. I really like those cards. Marcelo Mayer. Ronald Acuna. Landon Routt. Ted Williams on the MVP. There is Garrett McDaniels. Garrett McDaniels, $7.95 out of 2025. And our relic. That is Luis Angel Acuna on the Rising Rookies relic. Rising Rookies relic. That's for the Mets. This one is not numbered. Not numbered on the Rising Rookie. Juan Soto, Brent Rooker, Ryan Johnson, Johnny Bench on the MVP. Next relic, that is Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw on the Major League material for the Cubs on the rookie relic. This one is also not numbered. Matt Shaw, foil, Will Smith. Brian King. We have Matt Shaw on the Night Terrors. one is a Baseball Stars auto of Logan Evans for the Seattle Mariners. Logan Evans, not numbered. Seattle Mariners auto. Jacob Wilson on the Mystical. Julio Rodriguez, Matt Olson, Mitch Spence. We got Aaron Judge, Logan Webb, Tyler Freeman, Shohei on the MVP for the Dodgers. 4-time MVP. 2 with the Angels, 2 with the Dodgers. The guy is freaking amazing. Still doesn't have what Barry Bonds has. That's 7. I think he'll get there before the end of his career, but Barry Bonds has 7 MVPs. Unreal. To 2025, Braxton Ashcraft. Braxton Ashcraft, 1738 out of 2025. And our auto goes to the Red Sox. That is Richard Fitz. This is our second auto of this box. Richard Fitz, nice extra auto. That is for the Red Sox, and that one is also not numbered. We have 8 autos so far in 4 boxes. It's supposed to be 2 relics in 1 auto. We're just crushing it on autos. Chandler Simpson, Junior Caminero, Jeff Hoffman, Bryce Harper, Night Terrors. I mean, a couple of the autos are from the Mojo packs, but hell, we're averaging 2 autos per box right now. Definitely like that odds. Yeah. For sure, brother. Buy Jumbo. I mean, it is a little more expensive, but you do get a nicer... I think you're getting more bang for your buck. To me. Alright, we got Max Muncy, Jacob deGrom, Eric Yang. We got an Aqua Foil of the Philadelphia Phillies. Aqua Foil, Philadelphia Phillies. Yeah, we had 2 Mojo autos and 6 regular autos so far. Bleacher Reacher, Mickey Mantle. Last pack of box number 4. Can they give us one more auto? Oh, how about another relic, though? Gleyber Torres again. This one is on the All-Star game. This one looks numbered, is it? No, it's not. This is Gleyber Torres on the relic. Francisco Lindor, Chase Dollander, Casey Mize. There's the LA Dodgers. We should have 8 relics right now. Let's see how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 relics. 9 relics and 8 autos. We should have 4 autos and 8 relics. Man, thank you, Topps. This has been a good case. This has been a very generous case. All right, we got our Mojo packs for box 4. We could have another auto in here. We could have another auto in here. Manny Ramirez, Max Fried, Jack Flaherty, Roger Clemens. That's gold, 40 out of 50. We'll definitely take that. 40 out of 50, Roger Clemens. Can't complain about that. That's going to the Red Sox on that Clemens. You can complain about that? Karki. You got to say your team's name, who you're looking for. Okay. Not going to the Yankees. Okay, I got you. Thank God it didn't go to the Blue Jays. Because I've seen some Roger Clemens go to Blue Jays lately. So, Chase Petty, Matt Shaw, Tyler Soderstrom, and Adrian Beltre. Yeah, exactly. Roger Clemens going to Toronto. That's kind of like a, ugh. How can you even think of that? How could you even think of that? That's almost like Roger Clemens going to Texas. Box number 5. Box number 5. All right, here we go. Box number 5. To 2025, we got Eli White. Eli White, that is $14.79 out of 2025. We got gold to 50. 36 out of 50 for the Marlins. That is Agustin Ramirez rookie on the True Gold. Agustin Ramirez, True Gold to 50. Nice hit for the Marlins. The Mick, Jazz Chisholm, Jacques Peterson, Bryce Harper. We got Zach Veen, Aaron Judge All-Star, Ty France, Gunnar Henderson on the Night Terrors. To 2025, that's AJ Block. AJ Bluebaugh? 1019 out of 2025. On the MVP, we got Willie Mays here. On the purple foil. Pink or purple foil. That is a nice short print MVP, Willie Mays, going to the Giants. Ken Griffey Jr., Mackenzie Gore, Rafael Marchand, Jim Tomei on the Bleacher Reachers. First relic goes to... Why wouldn't it, right? How about number 3 on the rookie relics of Mick Abel? Mick Abel, not numbered, rookie relic number 3. We're having triplets tonight. We've got triplets tonight. Oh, that one's not it. That one's it right there. Triplets of Mick Abel. Go on, Phillies. Keep fighting, Phils. Our black gold is Shohei Ohtani. Nice. Bobby Witt Jr., Javier Baez, Jonathan India. There's Agustin Ramirez, Pete Alonso, Kumar Rocker, Andrew McCutchen on the MVP. To 250 on the purple. That is Griffin Canning. Griffin Canning, 170 of 250 to 99 green. That is PCA has a day. Pete Crow Armstrong, Chicago Cubs on the green. This one is to 99, 67 out of 99. Nice one for PCA and the Cubs. I really thought he was going to get Rookie of the Year. Ronald Acuna Jr., Fernando Tatis, Stephen Kwan, Raymond Burgos. He wasn't even in the top 5. Oh, he was a rookie. That's right. He had too many at-bats in the year before. That's right. I forgot about that. I did forget about that. Thank you, Doc. I did forget about that. Somebody else told me that, too. Robert Garcia. That is 691 out of 2025. We have black gold of your Rookie of the Year, Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz, Rookie of the Year on the black gold. Nice hit for the A's. Garrett Crochet, Buxton, Jankowski. Like Sebastian Janikowski, the kicker for the Raiders. That's going back old school right there. Seabass. Here's our auto for the Phillies. Michael Mercado. Michael Mercado on the auto, on card auto for the Phillies. Phillies are having themselves a break. Now they got an auto. Jackson Chourio, Paul Skeens, Dalton Rushing. There's A-Rod for the Yankees on the MVP. Mick Abel for the Phillies. Freddie Freeman. Edgar Quieto on the Speckles. There's Hideki Matsui on the first pitch for the Yankees. There's our relic. That is Alex Bregman for the Red Sox on the game-used bat. Alex Bregman, Major League Material, game-used bat. 149 out of 150 on the relic. Relic blue. Drake Baldwin, Rookie of the Year. Cal Raleigh, Zach Little, Dylan Cruz on the Night Terrors. All right, our two Mojo packs. Here we go. Mojo, Aaron Judge, Austin Riley, Will Smith, and that is Kyle Schwarber. We got the National Treasures break coming up next. That'll be 4 o'clock Pacific time. 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. We got one box left in this break. We got Max Fried, Jack Flaherty, Fernando Valenzuela, and Tomoyuki Sogano. I say his name wrong the first time every time. Tomoyuki Sogano. Box number 6. There we go, box number 6. Here we go. First auto of this box. Hopefully more to come. That's Adam Mazur. Adam Mazur for the San Diego Padres on card. This is not numbered. Jeff Bagwell, Jeremy Pena, Alex Vesia, Clayton Kershaw on the MVP. Christian Campbell, Matt Boyd, Luis Guerrero. There is Eaton Levine. Eaton Levine at the Mets City Field, first pitch. We got a relic. First relic of this box. That is Brent Rooker for the A's. That looks like a gold relic. It is 12 out of 50 on the gold relic. 12 out of 50 gold relic Brent Rooker for the A's. Corbin Burns, Julio Rodriguez, Kobe Mayo, Mike Trout Night Terrors. Nick Kurtz, 1990 throwback, Rookie of the Year. Gleyber Torres, Yaramil Geraldo. That is Chandler Simpson on the pink foil. Chandler Simpson on the pink foil. Babe Ruth on the bleacher reacher. To 2025, Will Wilson. 1856 out of 2025, Will Wilson. That is for the Cleveland Guardians. Aaron Judge on the Mystical. Mark McGuire, Max Fried, Jack O'Loughlin. On the Aqua Foil, that is Cleveland Guardians. Guys, you're going to have to give me 1 minute and we'll finish this. Be right back. Sorry about that, guys. UPS is 2 hours late delivering something and I had to grab it. I do apologize. It was supposed to be here by 2 o'clock. We're at a little my time, and it's going over at 4 o'clock right now. All right, here's the last half. I'm trying to pull a super. I want to pull one so I can say I have. All right, we got our black gold is Cam Smith, Buxton, Robbie Ray, Davis Martin. Our next relic. First off, we have a Aroldis Chapman. Purple to 250. That is 204 out of 250. And now we have Twins for the Reds. Twins for the Reds. How about Rookie Rising Rhett Lauder? Rhett Lauder for the Reds. This one is not numbered. This is a twin. Phillies get triplets and the Reds get twins. Actually, Detroit gets twins also because they got a Gleyber Torres twice. One was numbered, one was not. So, all right. Marcelo Mayer on the black gold. Blake Snell, Carlos Rodon, Michael McGreevy. Last 3 packs. Pete Crow Armstrong, Vlad Guerrero, Danny Jansen, Ernie Banks. To 99 on the green. That is Matt Thais. Matt Thais. That is 18 out of 99. Bryce Harper, Ketel Marte, Dustin May, Frank Thomas on the MVP. Last pack. To 2025. That is 559 out of 2025. That is Michael Peterson. And our last auto of the break is a gold auto of Edgar Quieto. 28 out of 50 for the White Sox. 28 of 50. Nice hit for the White Sox. Joe-Hung Lee, Kyle Tucker, Matt Shaw, Jacob Wilson on the Night Terrors. Mojo packs coming. Mojo packs. Yeah, extra autos is always good. I think we supposed to have 6. I think we ended up with like 11. Let's see. We ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 autos. Out of 12 relics, we ended up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We ended up with 1 extra relic, and we still got 2 mojo packs, so we can still get an extra auto. So let's go. Come on, let's get 1 more auto. Marcelo Mayer, Robert Hassel, Noma Garcia Parra, and Mick Abel again. Mick Abel is carrying the break for the Phillies. So if we got 11 autos, supposed to have 6, we got 5 extra autos. 2 of which were mojo autos. Cannot complain. Last pack. Yu Darvish, Buster Posey, Joey Votto, and there's Pete Crow Armstrong to finish the break. All right, recap time. All right, recaps. Here we go. We're going to start with our mojo cards. All right, here we go. We got Yu Darvish, Buster Posey, Joey Votto, PCA, Marcelo Mayer, Robert Hassel, Nomar. We got Mick Abel, Max Fried, Jack Flaherty, Fernando Valenzuela, Tomoyuki Sugano, Aaron Judge, Austin Riley, Will Smith, Kyle Schwarber, Matt Shaw, Chase Petty, Tyler Soderstrom, Adrian Beltre, Manny Ramirez, Max Fried, Jack Flaherty, James Wood, Yorbit Vivas, Ben Williamson, Jason Dominguez, Julio Rodriguez, Blake Snell, Dylan Cruz, Aaron Judge, Austin Riley, Greg Maddux, Sammy Sosa, Darryl Strawberry, Miguel Cabrera, Chase Petty, Mike Trout, Manny Ramirez, Adrian Beltre, Tyler Soderstrom, and Matt Shaw. To 2025, we got Michael Peterson, Will Wilson, Robert Garcia, AJ Blueball. We got Eli White, Braxton Ashcraft, Garrett McDaniels, Manuel Margot, Jose Fermin. We got Matt Shaw, Denzel Clark, Caleb Freeman, Cam Smith. To 250, Aroldis Chapman, Griffin Canning, Justin Hagenman, Mitch Spence, Dalton Rushing, and the Oakland A's. To 150 blue, Luis May, Cade Horton, Mick Abel, Cade Horton, the Cleveland Guardians, James Wood, and Miguel Rojas. Green to 99, Matt Theus, PCA, and Juan Soto. To 76, Anthony Banda. To 50, we got Augustin Ramirez and Roger Clemens. To 25, Eric Yang. And to 10, Gavin Sheets. Our rookies of the year, we had Drake Baldwin on the foil, we had Nick Kurtz on the foil and on the speckle. Topps black gold, Marcelo Mayer, Cam Smith, Nick Kurtz, Shohei Ohtani, Ken Griffey Jr., Roki Sasaki, Mike Trout, Dylan Cruz, Luis Angel Acuna, Jackson Jobe, and Luke Keyshaw. On the portrait, this is for the Chicago White Sox, Mike Vasil. On our first pitches, we have Eaton Levine for the Mets, Hideki Matsui for the Yankees, Big Sean for the Tigers. We have Miyavi for the Dodgers. Sorry, this is for the Tigers. Yeah, for the Dodgers, Miyavi, and for the Atlanta Braves, John Smoltz. Our short print pink foils, Chandler Simpson, Willie Mays, Jazz Chisholm, Aaron Judge, Dalton Rushing, Kirby Puckett. Our aqua short print, that's the Phillies and the Guardians. Our relics. We have Matt Shaw, Luis Angel Acuna, Yordan Alvarez, Eugenio Suarez, twins of Rhett Lauder. We had triplets of Mick Abel. We had Alex Bregman. This one is blue to 150. We had to 50 Brent Rooker for the A's. We had twins of Gleyber Torres, one not numbered, 1 to 50. Our autos: Adam Mazur, Michael Mercado, Richard Fitz, Logan Evans, Carlos Rodriguez, Cam Smith, Ty Madden. To 299, that is Chase Meadroth for the White Sox. To 50, gold, Dansby Swanson for the Cubs. And gold, on card, Edgar Quieto for the White Sox. And our Hall of Fame auto, All-Star Hall of Famer John Smoltz for the Atlanta Braves. There's your break, my friends. Hope you guys had a good time. Hope to see y'all next time. Have yourself a great afternoon. See you next time. Peace.